thank you again for your patience. We've got everybody here now, and it's so important, especially after the year that we had. We just wanted to really make sure everybody had an opportunity to see their student graduate. So I appreciate greatly your patience. Before we start, I just want to let you know what we're requesting of everybody that's here today. I appreciate you all complying with wearing your mask. Please keep them on. Just so that you know, you came in the door behind you on your left. Everybody will exit to the door in the back on the right. So you will not be going out this door. We're going to go out this door. If you could, when the students exit, they will be out of the lobby. And then if we will kind of work you through and let you exit one group at a time. We're doing our best to maintain social distancing among groups. I know everybody wants to take videos and pictures, and that's fine. But just so that you know, we have to maintain wearing our masks when the students come up to get their diplomas. We still have to keep our mask on. So if you want pictures, that's fine. We just aren't able to take our mask off, and neither can the graduates. We will be doing just fist bumps or elbow bumps. We're not shaking hands. I'm a hugger. I hug everybody. It's killing me. I can't hug these students. The other thing is, when everybody's out, if you feel like you would like to have your student here and up here to take a picture with their mask off, we can help you with that. It's just that if it's Mr. VANFOSSEN and I, if you want us in a picture, we still have to have our mask on. But if you want your student without their mask or by themselves or with us, you're welcome to do that up here. There are a couple of photo ops out front in the lobby, and also, as you may have seen on the grassy hill, they have the graduates, the yard signs are out there. You can take a picture there. So I just wanted to thank you again for helping us maintain compliance with the rules for graduation. And hopefully, as we move forward past the pandemic, next year will be much better. We are all hoping and praying. All right. At this time, I would like to ask you all to stand if you are able. Please be seated. Mom, it's okay. If you want to sit in front of her or beside her, please feel free to. I know it's easier. It's okay. Hello and welcome again. I am TRICE, the superintendent of the Virginia School for the Deaf and Blind, VSDB. This is an exciting day, especially after a very challenging year. With the health and safety of everyone in mind, I know that there are many who want to be present here today, but due to safety measures are not able to attend. However, there is no doubt in my mind that today we are all of one mind and one heart, and that we could not be more proud of all of the graduates and how hard they have worked to get to this very special graduation day. I want to thank the members of the VSDB Board of Visitors, the VSDB Foundation, the Department of Aging and Rehabilitative Services, DARS, and the Department of the Blind and Vision Impaired, DBVI. The VSDB Deaf alumni, the VSDB Blind alumni, and the community of Stanton for the support that they have shown the graduates along their journey to success. A very special recognition goes to all of the VSDB staff, our students, and the families that we serve. For the VSDB staff across all departments, a very special thank you for the amazing teamwork and can-do attitude that resulted in out-of-the-box thinking and collaborative efforts that have brought us here today. Graduation day. Wow, it's been long in coming. During this very unpredictable year, every VSDB employee came to work with one focus in mind. What can I do to support the mission of VSDB and our students and their families? It is that focus that served as our beacon and that led us through the barriers that the pandemic posed and allowed us to serve our students and their families on a continuing basis in the most effective way possible. To our students, a very special thank you for all that you did to support your education and to remain engaged in learning. We all know that there were good and not so good times, but you hung in there and look where you are today. Thank you for trusting VSDB to support you on your education journey and for your efforts and commitment to do the best you could given the challenges of this past year. You are all amazing. To the families, no one can thank you enough for all that you did to support in-home education as we all experienced virtual learning. Thank you for your collaboration and flexibility as we all were challenged with slow mail delivery, internet access, and ever-changing pandemic guidance and guidelines. Your dedication and commitment to your child's education is recognized and appreciated, and today you can be proud of your efforts and reap the rewards of all that you have accomplished as a parent. Today, I am joined by Keith VANFOSSEN, Principal of VSDB, Becky Watson, Director of Student Life, who is normally with us for graduation, was unable to attend this year, but she wants me to tell you she is here in spirit and wishes you all the very best. At this time, let's just please join me in a moment of reflection for those who could not attend today. Thank you. Now, I would like to present Ms. Princess Wells 2021 VSDB graduate to give the graduation welcome speech. Princess, come on up.
Thank you for coming today. Good morning, and welcome to the 2021 VSDB graduation. I remember when I first came to VSDB in 9th grade, and I was so nervous to make new friends, but all the staff and students were very welcoming and nice to me. We've learned and created so many memories here at VSDB. My personal favorite was attending the concerts and playing golf. I liked all the performances. Concert. My favorite was the adaptive music classes. I also liked elementary students' performances. We've been inspired by many of the students here at VSDB. There is one. We've motivated one another and we lift each other up. There is one that does this for me. She keeps going during bad days and she smiles every time I see her. I'm going to miss her so much next year. Fellow graduates, always remember that it is not the end, but it is the beginning of our new life and growth. Thanks for being a part of our graduation celebration, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the graduation.
Thank you, Princess, for such a warm and welcoming message. At this time, Mr. VANFOSSEN will deliver his message to the graduates.
Good morning, VSDB. Mr. B here. So you haven't quite graduated yet, so this will be your final class. Pay attention, there will be a quiz at the end. So in traditional style, today's learning target is this. What does it mean to be strong and resilient? Your vocabulary for today is strong, meaning possessing skills and qualities that create the likelihood of success, or being able to withstand great force or pressure, or not easily affected by hardship. Resilient, meaning able to withstand or recover quickly from difficulties, or to spring back into shape after bending and stretching or being compressed. Keep these definitions in mind as we go through today's lesson. There was no way to predict the events that we have endured and continue to endure since the March of 2020. For 18 months, we have all had to abandon this concept of normal, and we had to start to bend and stretch. School was no longer the same. You had to learn from home, whether online or through the mail. Visiting friends and family had to be done differently. They had to call them on their phone, or call them on the video phone, FaceTime, and good Lord, Zoom. If I never see Zoom again, I will be so happy. We have to wear masks and wash our hands like we're going into surgery at the hospital. All because of something so small you can't even see it. And yet, it changed the entire world. Not just us, the entire world. You are a little bit bigger than this virus. Imagine what type of effect you can have. And despite all of these hardships, you kept on learning. You kept in touch with your family and friends and teachers and classmates. Email after email after email. You quickly changed your habits without complaint or protest. You took on this problem head on. You didn't bend, you didn't break, and you sprung back into shape. You worked hard and persevered to reach today. Also, during this time, our nation and world faced the bitter truth about how we view each other and started to revisit this concept of racism. Our country, our world must now face how we view each other. We endured our fellow brothers and sisters of color being targeted, hurt, or even killed for the color of their skin or the perception of their heritage. And yet, we are still here. Look around you. This is a vivid reflection of what acceptance and grace and tolerance looks like. In this auditorium, look at the diversity. Different is accepted here. It's the norm here. We care for each other here. Why? Because we are the VSDB. So now you graduate. You're transitioning into a greater world. A bigger family in your hometown. A new state maybe, but still part of our great country. Please do not forget the lessons you learned here. Treat everyone like you would like to be treated, no matter the color of their skin, their abilities, or their politics. We are one human family. You leave us today not the same as you arrived. The events of this past year have vividly shown that you are truly a part of the greater world, greater than just the VSDB's campus. You are now charged and must use your skills and knowledge to help others and teach others. It's not enough for you to just learn. You are now destined and required to share your knowledge so the world will become a better place because you're in it. So here's the quiz. Do you know what strong and resilient is? Look in the mirror. See what you have done. Recognize and be proud of all the things that you have accomplished. Look into the eyes of your family. They stood behind you. You have much to be proud of. Now, one last lesson. This is my closing. Don't forget, it's okay to fall. It's okay to make a mistake. You will be frustrated. You will become sad. You will become angry. You will be confused. My last command to you is don't give up. you are not permitted to do so. Remember, you are VSDB, forever strong and resilient. Best of luck.
I have chills. Thank you, Mr. VANFOSSEN, for such an inspirational message. Remember, you are VSDB, and until we give you permission to give up, it doesn't happen. You keep on going. It is my honor to have this opportunity to speak to our graduates. Today is a very special day for not only the graduates, but for their families, and for all of those who have supported them on their journey. Many of you may not be aware that VSDB teachers, Miss Julie Connor and Miss Emily Rao, recently collaborated and published a book. So I'm holding the book up. On the front, it says it's My Time to Fly with a butterfly on it. We are very proud that this was a collaborative effort from VSDB teachers. Ms. Connor is the author, and Ms. Rao is the illustrator. Now, for those of you who may not know our teachers, Ms. Connor works very closely with all of the students, but especially in the blind department. Ms. Rao was she is our horticulturalist, and she worked in the farm program, the crops program, and worked with all of the students. The book titled, It's My Time to Fly, the story of Caterpillar number 5, was inspired by Ms. Connor's work with the VSB students. As you know, all butterflies start out as caterpillars, and then they move into a phase of life where they live in a cocoon and go through changes and phases before they actually become a butterfly and able to fly off following their own path in life. Although they are all butterflies, they are very different and very unique with individual characteristics and abilities to move effortlessly through the air. Each butterfly is different in size, shape, color, as is their journey from the cocoon to the time that they each become a butterfly and are ready to fly. Ms. Connor's book tells the story of 5 butterflies and how although they all experience the same life changes and phases, they don't all become butterflies at the same time. That 5th butterfly is a little different than others. And although it accomplishes the same goal, it does so of becoming a butterfly differently in its own time. All of you graduates are butterflies with your own journey that you have accomplished in your own time that fits best for you and what you want to do and accomplish in life. Just like a butterfly, you have each gone through your own journey, and after a lot of hard work and effort, just like the butterfly who is ready to leave the cocoon, you are ready to leave your VSDB cocoon and to fly off on your own path in life. Just as the butterfly, you are destined to experience all that life has to offer and have the abilities to now experience your life with your goals and personal journey. Just as butterflies are a thing of beauty, and people watch in awe as they see them float through the air from flower to flower, we are in awe of you. your hard work, the growth that you have made here at VSDB over the years, and your accomplishments leave us in awe of how special and unique each one of you are with your own individual qualities and abilities. You are ready to fly, and I have full confidence that you will do great things in life, that you will touch many lives, and that you will make a difference in the lives of those you meet. So, butterflies, it's time for you to fly. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your journey. Now go out and make a difference in the world like the butterfly. Others in the world, people will watch you in awe at all that you will do and achieve. Congratulations and best wishes to you. VSDB graduates are very fortunate to be recognized and supported by various organizations and individuals for their achievements. Some of the graduates have already been honored for their accomplishments and have received awards. We would like to recognize the recipients at this time. Mr. VANFOSSEN.
Thank you. As Ms. Trice said, our graduates have received several awards prior to today's ceremony. A local organization here in the area, the Daughters of the American Revolution, honored graduates this year and honored Miss Danny Davis for the Good Citizens Award. Danny has also been very involved with the activities and her program at the Valley Career Technical Center there in Fishersville. And anything that is listed in the program that has veterinary science listed to it, that's Danny. She was a very busy young lady. She'll be standing for a long time, so we'll just move on from there. Several of our students went to the Wilson Workforce Center in Fishersville and completed some evaluations there. That's listed, as well as individuals went through their independent living program as well. So we have a great relationship with WWRC, and they support our students greatly. So we are so honored with that. So now I have the privilege of honoring some graduates with some scholarships. So we prepared our students ready for the next phase. So I have 2 scholarships that I get to award today. The first one is the Linda BLEHM Memorial Scholarship. Now, Linda BLEHM was a longtime faculty member here at VSDB. She worked here for 41 years. She was an actual graduate of VSDB in the early 70s, went to Gallaudet to learn to be a teacher, and immediately came back to VSDB, where she spent her entire career raising her family and raising her kids here at VSDB. A couple of our graduates had the distinction to work with and be taught by Ms. BLEHM. Ms. BLEHM died suddenly a few years ago, and in my remarks to the media, I said, when you look up educator in the dictionary, Linda BLEHM is at the top. She was a consummate teacher, and she loved VSDB. So upon her passing, her family thought, what better way to continue her legacy but to create a memorial scholarship for a graduate of VSDB so they can at least lessen the burden as they go on to their next stage in their education. So it is my pleasure to award this year's Linda BLEHM Memorial Scholarship to Ms. Danielle Davis. So I forgot to mention that the amount is of $2,500. So it'll go towards her. Yeah, I see her jaw dropping inside the next. The next award I get to present is the Bass Scholarship. So Robert Amon Bass and his wife, Mary Scott, both worked here and graduated from VSDB in the early 1900s. The Basses were unable to have children of their own, so they worked their tails off to raise the students here at VSDB. Mr. Bass taught industrial arts, led the Boy Scout program, and worked diligently in the residential program for the deaf boys. And Mary Scott, his wife, taught home economics, cooking, sewing, and supported the girls in the residential program as well. They love VSDB. And we honored them by manning one of our girl dormitories and cafeteria and honored them in Bass Hall. So like when the BLEHM, they set the stage and set up a memorial scholarship to help students carry on their education because they wanted their students that they work with to move on and be as successful as possible. So I get to award 2 scholarships today. And it's pretty significant. I can't remember what it is. I wrote it down and I didn't leave it with me. Yeah. You can. Okay, thank you. I can do that. So, the first one in the amount of $400 goes to Monica Diaz. And the second award, in the amount of $850, goes to Danielle Davis. Now, Ms. Trice has one more scholarship to award.
I'm going to say a disclaimer, go by what's in the envelope on the amounts. We're pretty sure that's right, but the envelopes are sealed, so we're not going to open them. We're close, if not exact. It's been that kind of year. I was late on the pandemic. We all have pandemic brains. I am proud to be able to talk about a very special scholarship. This is the Carrillo Family Scholarship. It is given each year to a deserving graduate who plans to continue their education at the post-secondary level, in the technical field, or in one of the trades. The Carrillo Family Scholarship was established by the Carrillo family to honor Mrs. Linda Carrillo Einstad's father, who had a hearing loss, and his belief in educational opportunities for deserving students. Ms. Carrillo Einstad herself did her clinical work here many years ago at VSDB while attending Longwood College for deaf education. She now resides in Texas and continues to support the students at VSDB. I spoke to her on the phone, and she is very pleased to provide the award and is extremely proud of the accomplishments of the student she is honoring. I am honored to present this year's Carrillo Family Scholarship Award in the amount of $1,000 to Danielle Davis. This is to support her as she moves forward on her educational journey. Danielle's goal is to continue her education at Gallaudet University and and to enhance her skills in mathematics and in veterinary science. As Mr. VANFOSSEN said, she's been a busy girl. Thank you and congratulations to all of the recipients. Their success could not have occurred if it was not for the dedication and support of families, friends, and the staff at VSDB. A very warm and heartfelt thank you for all that you have done. Let's give them another round of applause. Now for the moment everyone has been waiting for, the awarding of diplomas. Will the first row of graduates please stand? Miss Jessica Ann Breeden. Miss Anna Mare Bruin. Miss Danielle Starr Davis. For the next row of graduates, please stand and move forward. Miss Monica Adriana Diaz. Mr. Daniel Jose Garcia. Mr. Darren Honest Maxwell Jr. Mr. Elijah Jaheem Xavier Jones was unable to attend today, but we do send our best wishes and congratulations to him. There you go, that's right, record. Oh. also unable to attend today, but again, we want to send best wishes and congratulations to him. Mr. Anthony Mark Velasco Jr. Ms. Princess Love Wells. Congratulations to all of you who received your diplomas. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to invite 2021 VSDB graduate Danielle Davis to the stage for the farewell address.
Hello everyone. My name is Danielle Davis. This is my name sign. I've been a student at VSDB since 2013, and VSDB has become my second home. I want to say welcome to family, friends, and staff that have supported us, and also a special thanks to our superintendent, Ms. PATRICIA, our school principal, Mr. VANFOSSEN, and our director of the student life, Becky Watson. Thank you all for participating in this special day, our graduation day. I can't believe this day is finally here. I feel ready to travel the world, get into college, get a job in the future. But at the same time, I'm not ready to disconnect from my second home just yet. Back when I was in 5th grade, I was told by my interpreter at the time, Becky Cyphers. She was my interpreter. And she told me about this school, this place, VSDB. And when I got home, I was so excited to tell my mom about this deaf school, VSDB, I wanted to go, but she said no. And I'm completely understood. My family wanted me to stay close to them. I understood. However, I didn't give up. It took a little convincing after a few months, but what finally did it was I wrote an essay about a deaf girl that goes to a deaf school. And as I concluded my essay, the last statement was, I was happy there. As my mom read it, she got that last sentence and tears filled her eyes. My mom asked me one question. Are you happy there in public school? And with my tears, I told her no. And my mom gave a lot of thought, and then she made the best decision for my education. She sent me to the VSDB. And Mom, I don't blame you for wanting to keep me close and protecting me and always taking care of me. And I just want to thank you for listening to me and supporting me. Back in 2013, I was a new student here at VSDB. My writing level was much further behind that. And also, I didn't really know who I was as a deaf person. I didn't have an identity and realized all the different things I could do as a deaf woman. And over the years here, I've learned and gained so many abilities. I've been involved in playing sports. I've been able to develop my leadership skills and improve my education greatly. I want to thank Ms. Morgan Lady for, when she came here in 2017, when she got here, I was still very far behind in my reading and writing, though I had made some gains. I still was much further behind than I should be in the 10th grade. So when Ms. Lady got here to VSDB, she really found where I was struggling at, where my barriers were, and she helped me break through them. And I was able to make gains in improving in reading and writing that I didn't even recognize. I also would like to thank Ms. Lindsay Burris for scheduling my classes that year. She gave me 3 classes with Ms. Lady. And that year, in the 11th grade, I had a writing SOL test I had to take. But I had 3 classes. I had a news class, I had a word keys class, and finally English 11, all with Ms. Lady. However, guess what, when I took the test? Took that test, and I passed it on the first try. So I really appreciate Ms. Burris for letting me have 3 classes with Ms. Lady that year. I also want to say thank you to my family for your support, for teaching me how to face the world, and also for your love and care for me. I also would like to thank my Valley Career and Technical Center teacher, Ms. Angela Small, for supporting me, for teaching me so many things about veterinary medicine and how to treat an animal as a patient. And finally, I'd like to thank all of the VSDB staff who taught me my identity as a deaf person and being a capable person. And I remember that forever. It forever changed my life. Graduates, we did it. We worked hard every day just to get to this day. Graduates, I want to say, do what your heart tells you to do. Believe in yourself. Why? Because I believe in you. I believe that you can be successful in our future. It doesn't matter what people tell us. They tell us we can't because of our disability. Don't listen to them. There is always a way for us to reach our goals and for our future. You all journeyed so far to get here, but this is not the journey's end. This is where your journey has begun. So, are you ready for graduation, class of 2021? All right, let's go out and change the world. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Danielle, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Danielle. It was, okay, sorry. Actually, I don't need a microphone. Anybody who really knows me knows I don't need a microphone. Thank you, Danielle, for just a wonderful message. Just a wonderful message. And it's so, that her story is what we hear so often from students who say, gosh, I wish I would have been here from the start, or gosh, I'm so glad I finally got here. It just truly, they find their place and they realize that they are not just the only one, but they are one of many here at VSDB, and they find their friendships and their supports that they need to help make them successful. I do want to recognize, before we close, I want to recognize 3 individuals who are here today and who have supported the graduation class. Ms. Morgan Levy. Young people. Now, what you have all been waiting for, to the VSDB Class of 21, please stand. Just the graduates, that's fine. You got it behind you? Okay. By the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I now pronounce you graduates of the Virginia School for the Deaf and the Blind. Congratulations, and you may move your tassel. Please turn around and face the audience so that they can see you. Let's give them a round of applause. Great job. All right, can you face me, please? Princess, thank you. Congratulations to the VSDB Class of 2021. We are so proud of your accomplishments and wish you the best for a successful future. To everyone here today, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us for this very special graduation celebration of the Class of 2021. Thank you again, and congratulations.